What if I told you that in a matter of weeks, I went from pitching my AI startup to a billionaire to now pitching it to a group of millionaires in a competition? I'm talking about the Wolves Den. It's a group of investors who sit at a table in a pitch competition and decide if your startup is worth investing in. They think they're the predators and the founders who step into the room are the prey. But here's the thing, they're actually the prey. I'm like a young Spartan whose father sent him into the forest to learn how to survive, only to come out with 6 wolf pelts for the tribe. This video is my story. It's about how I went from an unsuspecting pitch to a prepared one and the strategy I'm using to win over the wolves. Let's start at the beginning. Just a few weeks ago, I was at an entrepreneur event. The room was buzzing. On stage was legendary startup founder Jeff Hoffman of Priceline and Booking.com. I was just another face in the crowd until I somehow ended up on stage pitching in front of a legend and 200 people. As soon as I was done, several VCs rushed me looking to invest. I got invited to the Wolves Den. I thought it was pure chance, but one of the VCs said it was divine. Whatever it was, it gave me the confidence and momentum to keep on pitching. So what's my strategy? It comes down to these 3 powerful things that turn a founder into a Spartan. The wolves are used to seeing a constant parade of business plans, spreadsheets, and projections. But what they don't see is a story. People aren't interested in your product. They're interested in the why behind your product. The story is the hook. It gets their attention, and attention is scarce. My secret weapon is my tragic reality. My story is a powerful narrative, a true Netflix true crime documentary come to life. This tragic reality is what gave birth to my company, CrimeOwl AI. Our mission is simple: solve crime faster, save lives, and make sure no case ever collects dust again. I aim to turn my pain into something good for the world. This brings us to the second most important thing: conviction. Investors want to see founders who have an unwavering belief in their vision. The truth is, most startups fail, but one of the biggest differentiators is whether or not the founder is mission driven. When you're faced with countless setbacks, the one thing that keeps you going is conviction. My tragic reality is what drives my mission. I'm not just a founder, I'm a son fighting to find his mother. That gives me an unshakable belief that no investor can question. My mission is so strong that I would run through a brick wall to see it through. Remember, investors are trusting you with their money and the odds are against you. They want to see a founder who turns into a Spartan, not one who gets eaten by wolves. Lastly, they want someone to take the lead. Investors don't want to be your co-founder. They want you to take the lead. They want you to be a leader, a visionary, and an innovator. Too many founders over-rely on investors to handhold them through the process. When you show up to a pitch, you have to know exactly what you want and why you want it. You need to show them that you've done the unscalable work to get the traction you've earned. A few weeks back, when I ended up on that stage in front of a few hundred people, I was caught completely off guard. I never expected to ask for money, but because my story was so powerful, investors were willing to give me an opportunity. Opportunities like this don't come along very often, and this time I'm prepared. Get your popcorn ready and stay tuned. Will I win the confidence of the wolves, or am I doomed to go broke bootstrapping a startup? Stay tuned to find out in the next video.